Hello, this is Julie from Bubble Berries Crafts. Thank you for joining me. And today I have a very cute little gift box with a window cut in, and I'm calling this my thankful gift box because of the sentiment on it that says there is always something to be thankful for. And I'm going to show you how to make this today. So I'll put this to one side. To do this, you are going to need a piece of designer series paper, and I'm using this one from the Birthday Bash papers, and a piece of cardstock, and I'm using Night of Navy, and both of these pieces need to measure 6.5 inches by 6 inches. And then we can bring in our scoreboard. As always, don't worry about any sizes or scoring, just click on the link below and you can pop straight over to the blog, and pop my teeth back in, all the details will be there for you. So it doesn't matter which piece you put in, because we're going to score both pieces at the same at 1 inch all the way round. So just with your cardstock in, score at 1 inch, rotate and score again at 1 inch, and just keep doing this until you've gone all the way round. You can then bring in the designer series paper and again 1 inch and rotate and just keep scoring until that's all completed. So we can just pop the scoreboard out of the way, so nice and simple. Then bring in our bone folder and we can just come along and just burnish all of the score lines that we've just made. Same with the card. Okay, and then excuse me, with your cardstock base, you will see that you have got 2 score lines running down here and the score line running across, and we're just going to make a little cut up to this score line. So taking your scissors, following the score lines and just slip straight up them cuts, turning your cardstock over and doing exactly the same on the other side. So that's the base then ready to be put together. With your designer series paper, obviously because this is not square and there's that 1/2 inch extra, if you lay it on top of your cardstock, you'll know that obviously this is now the long way. And because of the way that the box goes together, we're going to be sticking this onto this side of the box. So on this edge here, we're just going to cut out these squares at the end. So just cut them completely away. When we come to put the box together, we're going to lay this underneath on this edge, glue that down so that when the box is all complete, that will just completely fold over onto the box. With the other 2 ends, we're just going to trim up these score lines like we did with the base. So again, taking your scissors, follow the score lines and make a cut. So now we're ready to glue these 2 pieces together. I'm just going to use Snail, which is fine for paper to card, but you can use adhesive of your choice. So just running some Snail down this edge here, and then lining up this section here onto your designer series paper, getting it all into position, and when you're happy you can just stick that down. Then before we build the box completely up, this is obviously going to be the top that's going to fold over like this, and as with this one you can see that I've popped a heart in there. So taking the elegant heart punch, I'm just going to put that in now, and to do that I'm just going to fold in this edge here and then taking the punch I'm popping it in as far as it will go, but only within this square area here, and then just punching that out. And you will notice once you've done that you'll end up with this little notch taken out of the side, but that's ideal for a little thumb grip for helping to open up the box. So once that's all done, we can come along and all the little tabs that we've got, just pop some adhesive on and we can start putting everything together. So just pop in some adhesive, which I've got stuck on my board. Then with the base, just taking in your tab, bring up your side and stick that down. We'll fold this lid part back out of the way just so that it helps you to get in at your back part of your base to the box. Okay, and then we can just do exactly the same with the tabs on the lid, lining that all up and sticking that down. And that is your box then, oops, completed, and then we can go on to decorate. So today I am using the Celebration You Brighten My Day and the tag sentiment just down here, which I've got prepared. So taking a piece of Whisper White, and I'm using the Smoky Slate ink. I'm just going to stamp one of these out. Oops. Okay. And then using the tag note punch, I'm just going to punch that out. Okay. And then I've also got a piece of the silver glimmer paper, and I'm going to just punch another tag out, and I'm going to do exactly the same with some of the Night of Navy cardstock too. And while I've got the Night of Navy here, I'm using the Itty Bitty Hearts stamp or punch, and just punching out one of them too. And with the little heart, I'm just taking a rhinestone and popping that up into the corner of the heart, and using a glue dot, popping a glue dot onto the back, and then just positioning that just off of the edge of the heart, and then we can start putting all of the tag together. So using some dimensionals, popping two onto there, and then taking the cardstock, I'm just sort of offsetting it and sticking that down, and taking another two dimensionals onto there, and again just offsetting, oops, chucking it around my desk, offsetting that again so that you're revealing all the layers, and stick that down, and then we're ready to put this into place. So I'm just going to pop another couple of dimensionals so that that's ready to go. And then all I've been doing is I've been taking a piece of ribbon, and because I want it to open up, or the ribbon to be on the side, I've been laying the ribbon around the box and just bringing it out to the side, and then taking the backing off of the dimensionals, and then I've been positioning this at an angle, but so the ribbon is laying in between the dimensionals so that it just holds it in place. So sticking that down, you can then come along and tie a bow. Well, I will try to. And then, oops, I will fiddle with that before the photos. When you're happy, pretty up the ends. And that's it. A very quick and simple gift box. But I think they're very elegant, and they'd be lovely for little gifts to pop inside. Obviously, if you had something small, you could pop some window sheet behind your heart here, just to hold everything in place. So I do hope you've enjoyed this. Thank you for joining me, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye bye.